Hello, Miramar. I'm Commissioner Avril Cherasard, and welcome to another episode of Commission Corner, your direct line to community news, upcoming events, and important conversations that matter to our city. In the studio with me, I have Dr. Ann, and as much as Dr. Ann is so very acclaimed, so well educated, she's the head of foundation, she deals with geriatric seniors, she works with single moms, she has programming in her city to help deal with some of the ails of the community. There's a lot that you do, and nobody can share better than you, who you are, and what you do for the community. So please share with the residents of Miramar a little bit about your professional background before we start.
Good morning and happy holidays to you all. Thank you again for having me. My name is Dr. N. Klasima. I am very, very passionate about helping single moms since I am one myself with 3 kids. And during the holiday season is very hard. A lot of things have happened in between. The children, school's about to be out, and everybody wants something to do. Everybody wants gifts. And especially now in 2025, things are not as great as last year even.
It's different.
It's very different. It's very hard, very complicated in some type of sort. And of course, families, people are not here. Some people that were here last year, they are not here now. So we also have to deal with grief, all kinds of grief, not only because somebody dying, because grief could be, losing love, losing jobs, losing friends, losing community. So that's what I'm actually here for. Hopefully we can bring some comfort to the community, knowing that as long as we have each other, the community is here to help. And especially City of Miramar,
This city.
always here to help. And this city is great. And everybody that I've met so far, all of you guys are doing a remarkable job. And you guys are actually changing more lives than you think. And not even within the City of Miramar. You're also helping other residents that you're not even sure of. And I'm one of them.
I mean, who knew that that testimony would come out of a conversation where we're talking about grief? And I say thank you for recognizing and honoring the work of the leaders, the staff, and the residents of the City of Miramar, because we do strive to take care of the whole man, your emotional, physical, financial, all your needs. We try to have an outlet for our residents and the outer community as well. You're not a Miramar resident, but you are impacted by the programming, by the resources that our city provides. So thank you for saying that. I wanted to touch very quickly. You hit on something that is so near and dear to me when it comes to the holiday season. In my childhood, I lost a lot of loved ones during the holidays. And it's always played on me to be extra full of more strength that I need to get through the holidays to avoid having holiday blues. Like I intentionally wrap myself in joyous things and giving, because in the back of me there's that pain of dealing with loss during the holidays. And I know it's the happiest time of the year for most people, but for some, coping mechanisms are still needed to get through that happy time of the year because we're still struggling. So thank you for mentioning that. The kids are out. The kids are looking for things to do, and the kids are looking for things. Yes. As a single mom, what are some of the ways that you can balance that desire for your kids with what you can financially possibly provide for them during this season?
I'm going to be honest for a second.
Always.
This year is actually the first year. My oldest daughter is 17. This is my actually year I have a Christmas tree. I always loved Christmas as a kid. Somehow I lost it. And this year, they literally forcing me to get my Christmas spirits back. And believe it or not, without the financials. Without the financials, the tree is up. Everything is decorated. And a lot of gifts as comparing to before. Because I always used to say, I take care of my kids throughout the year. So Christmas, I leave it up to my friends, to my family to make it up. And then I found out that was not what was important to them. It was always me. What I give them. That's what's important. So it really takes a lot of strength for me to get there. At the same time, I'm the happiest that I've ever been throughout the Christmas years.
That is incredible. And let me tell you one thing, and I think you've realized this in this scenario, happiness is free. And the journey there doesn't have to pull too many resources from any place. Your happiness resides here, and the outlet for that can be so many different things. Just your kids knowing that you put up the tree, that was a whole layer of happiness in your house. You didn't know what happened just by doing that simple act. So if you had to give our Miramar and our outer audience 3 tips on managing this season with regards to the finances and the joy and the coping, what are some things you would recommend for them?
Like you said, happiness is free. Sometimes we're going through so many things, we forget to be grateful for the fact that we wake up this morning. A lot of us did not make it. Sometimes we really have to step and look and breathe. Everything is going to be okay. God put us here for a reason. As long as we know that He has our backs, I think we're good. Good people gonna come. Good blessings gonna come. Good fortune is gonna come. We have to learn how to appreciate ourselves more.
Whew.
Gratitude. Be thankful for what we have and not worry so much about what we don't.
That was a mouthful and a lot to think about. I really thank you for going in that direction with your response. I thank you for being precise with the internal component of making this season merry and bright. It starts here, and it starts with the community you've built around you. Here in the city of Miramar, we've made sure that we have opportunities for our residents to express themselves during this season. And we still have available resources for those who need it, whether they're dealing with financial issues, home woes, blues. This city is so poised to make sure our residents have the resources they need.
You guys really go above and beyond for the community. I've gotten toys from City of Miramar before. Once again, it's a great place to live. Very, a great place to live. And the fact that all of you guys are always working together to keep providing, to keep pushing, to keep feeding the community, it's really remarkable. And I really have to commend you guys for that.
And on behalf of all those who make the City of Miramar run, I say thank you for acknowledging that. And I thank you for coming and joining us here today and having this heart-to-heart discussion about the holidays. I wish you and your family the utmost joy during the season, and may your holidays be filled with love, light, and happiness. Thank you for joining me,
It already
Dr.
has.
Ann.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, the community. Miramar, I really love you guys. So, hey, that might be my next residence in the next few years.
Let's do this.
Let's do it. So, thank you so much.
Good having you, Dr. Ann.
Thank you, Commissioner.
I couldn't be more excited to have with me in the studio today the incomparable Jammin' Jamie from our step group, Sneakers on the Ground. Let's just go right into it. Miss Jamie, welcome to Miramar Studios.
Hello, hello. I'm so excited to be here. My name is Jamie Laster, better known as Jammin' Jamie. I do sneakers on the ground in the city of Miramar. I am a line dance instructor. I am the child of some famous people in Hialeah. I said they're famous because they were the first blacks in Hialeah. So I'm part of the Marshall family, which is a big deal to me. And when I got to meet Commissioner, it wasn't by happenstance. We actually collaborated, and I enjoy City of Miramar. I used to live here actually, and I love what you all do. I love what you all do in the city. For me to even come here to do what I do to give back to the community, because that's what I do. I give back to the community through dancing, through line dancing. And it's a stress reliever, it's mental health. It's all that in one. It's not just about dancing. It really gives back to people who going through, people who have lost loved ones, people who have gone through breast cancer, to people who have gone through, life, just hard, things life brings sometimes, not all the time. But the one thing I always have to do is before I do a class, I have to give God the glory.
Always.
That's number one in my life. So when I asked him about the next chapter, what I was doing, I just said, okay, I was looking for cities to go to, because I already do a lot of things in Miami. So I said I was going to come to Miramar and just give back, just come to Miramar.
So to go back to Sneakers on the Ground, the inaugural, we started in July, and we did our major Sneakers on the Ground events every month pretty much thereafter. We commemorated, like you said, we commemorated breast cancer, we commemorated the holidays.
Yes.
This Friday, and I know this taping will not be aired until after, but this Friday we have our final Sneakers on the Ground of 2025 until next year, summer. And it's going to be the holiday edition where we're going to be making sure that every person who brings an unwrapped toy gets to be a mini Santa, because we're sharing those toys with kids from disadvantaged backgrounds. Some of these kids are homeless. Some of these kids are in foster care. We're going to be able to shine a light. While we build community, we get to give back to the community. And I know that's something you're really big on. Ever since I've met you, your mind has always been, how can we? One, you're an Energizer bunny when we're doing the class. You get on the stage and we dance for 2 hours straight without 2 minutes to drink water, come back, Jamie's back dancing. Like, you have the energy, and you bring that same energy from your dancing into your community spirit, into your giving back, and I so appreciate that for you. You just briefed us on some good news happening in the city of Miramar once more when it comes to line dancing. Tell everyone what's happening.
Well, I will start teaching classes starting next year, January 8th, on Thursdays. Gonna have a good time. They're excited. I know everybody's excited. They were actually waiting for that. So you all made it happen. I was just waiting. You all made
It's all
it
you,
happen.
Jamie. It's all you. You made it happen.
But I
it's you
enjoy it.
in collaboration.
Yes, and I enjoy it. And that's what I've been doing since I was young, actually. And even with my dad being a social worker and mom always giving, my family, the Marshalls, always giving. They were always giving. And we could not, talk about the least, the lost, and the left out. We couldn't do that. So I grew up giving. And in the Bible, it does tell you it's better to give than to receive. So I love giving back. It makes me feel good. We have a boatload of toys already, and that people have donated to give back to less fortunate kids. That's what it's about. And I do that on a daily basis. So when I do leave here, I'm actually going to some kids as well. So that's what I do. That's just what God had me doing. That's what I see. If that's what he's ordering me to do, I want him to order my steps. That's why I pray before every class, all of that. So that's what we do.
Such a perfect seg into what we do, ordering your steps. You teach line dancing. It's all about steps and coordination, and you are following God's coordination in your life, putting together these facets of you. The line dancing queen, the community supporter.
Yes.
Just the elevation of the community is really big for you, and you have your own unique way. You came with your fingernails all painted. I'm jealous I don't have the red and green and white of your got your hat. You're ready for the holidays.
ready.
I'm so thankful that we've been introduced, Miss Jamie. I'm thankful for every class you've taught, the ones you're gonna teach, and where Sneakers on the Ground and your line dancing is gonna go. Honor to have you. Continue with the joy that you bring into the room when you step in. Steppers Weekend is coming. Enjoy the holidays, Miss Jamie. Thank you for joining me in the studio.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I love it.
That wraps up this month's episode of Commission Corner. Let's keep working together to build a stronger, safer, more united Miramar. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay Miramar strong. Happy holidays from the Cherasard family. Blessings to you and your family.